Now that we've understood what lists are and how we can access certain items in them, we are going to look at using list operations to actually change those lists. So these are some inbuilt Python methods that we can use. So there's two operations that we can use to add items to lists. The first one is .append. Now think of a book. Books often have appendices or an appendix at the end of the book. So we can append to our list. That's going to add an item to the end of the list. So if our shopping list is apples, bread, chocolate, and cheese, if we do shopping.append milk, it's just going to add milk onto the end of that list. So that's one way of adding. That will always put it at the end of a list. If we want to insert something into a list, we can use .insert. So if we've got a list of numbers here, 10, 20, 30, 40, we can insert 1 tells us the index of the new item, and then 15 is the new item that we're going to add. So if we were to do insert 1, 15, it'll be 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, and 15 is just inserted into the list there. It doesn't delete anything, it's not replacing anything, it's just inserting it into index 1, a new item. Now, to remove items, we've got two methods. We've got pop. This uses the index of the item that we want to remove. So if we always want to remove the first item or the last item or the third item, we can use .pop. So for example here, we've got the same shopping list. If we do .pop 0, that is going to remove the item at index 0, which in this case is apples. So our list will become bread, chocolate, cheese. If we have .remove, this uses the actual item. So shopping is apples, bread, chocolate, cheese. If we remove apples, it's going to remove apples from the list, and our list becomes bread, chocolate, cheese. Now, both these can be useful in Python. It just depends on what you're aiming to do with your program, and what piece of information you already have, pretty much. So let's look at these operations in action. So here's our list of foods: pasta, pizza, tacos, and burger. Let's start with append. So I want to add a new food, so I can say foods.append, and I want to append on rice to my list. And then if I print foods, it has added rice to the end of the list. Okay, so we're going to work from this list now. So now let's insert into the middle. So let's say foods.insert. I want it to come after pizza because I want garlic bread. That often comes after pizza or with pizza. So we've got foods.insert garlic bread, and I'm going to put that in position 2 so that it goes pasta, pizza, garlic bread, tacos, burger. Let's go ahead and print here instead. Notice we're keeping that rice on the end. So I've got pasta, pizza, garlic bread, tacos, burger, rice. Now I've decided that I don't actually really want a burger, so I'm going to remove burger. So foods.remove burger, and then we'll print foods again. And notice it's just removed burger from my list. Now, finally, I've decided I'm really full. Whatever's last, I don't want it. I don't mind. Actually, no, I don't have time for an appetizer. Whatever is first, I don't want it. So I'm going to say foods.pop 0, and that's whatever was first is going to be removed, which in this case is pasta. And if I print foods, you can see pasta got removed because it was the first item. So those are your 4 operations on lists that you need to know for GCSE.